do that too. So really enjoying my life right now.
Unemployed.
No, I just stopped working 100-hour weeks.
Oh, nice.
So I'm not a fan of favorite questions because I do like to keep my ideas broad and then.
Okay, what do you like about yourself?
Right, and I like a lot of different things, so I don't like to pigeonhole things into being favorite. So I will say this: I do what I like about myself is that I'm resilient, resourceful. I'm pretty good with names, so I'm pretty sure from right to left is Amy, Anna, Jen, and Bibney. Right? As opposed to,
I'm so shocked. Someone's Terry.
okay, I agree. But I do similar to Rocco is that I like about myself that I maintain relationships in my life. I have a lot of friends that go back to middle school with me, and I have a large circle of friends who it's a lot of give and take to maintain those relationships, and I really value that and treasure that. They've gotten me through a lot of hard times, and I feel I've done the same for them. And having a strong network of people, other fellow humans around you, I think makes for a rich and wonderful life, and I know it's going to help keep me alive longer.
What's your name again?
I'm Kurt.
Yeah, this is a great question for the ladies today.
Yeah.
So we're going to get these ladies to answer this question as well that you asked, yeah? And then we'll move on to the last part of this.
It's a really good question.
Your question was long.
Thank you. I think I really like my creativity, but recently I think I sort of realized I'm very resilient, and I don't think I give myself enough credit for how resilient I am. But also, double-edged sword is I'm very empathetic and forgiving. So I have all kinds of love and forgiveness for everybody, but it does mean that I can accidentally be a doormat, which I don't like to be.
I see that. Oh, you're handing it to me.
Yes.
Well, I always answer this question. It was like a icebreaker that I heard once, and my go-to answer is my handwriting. But since everyone's getting, which is really, really impressive as a doctor, but since everyone's getting really deep, I'm just a very I'm a very optimistic person. I'm like a very glass half full, of a shitty situation. Like,
I just want to chime in. I came a little late. I was like, what are we talking about? She's like, radium poisoning. And but she said it as if she was like, I just won the lottery. And then went on to describe women's jaws falling off.
Yeah, they got it off.
She was so positive about it. It was very charming.
Yeah, hey, that's how we got workers' comp. Anyway, it's a great book. But yeah, I'm just like a very optimistic, positive person, and that's all.
I think my favorite thing about myself is that I'm pretty good at achieving my goals. Yeah. It might not be on the exact timeline, but is something happening? Okay. Anyways, it might not be on like the exact timeline, but I do feel like I usually get them done. Which is why like me being single frustrates me so much, because it feels like the first time I'm like failing at something that I want. No. But everything else I've achieved.
Hi, this is Amy. I think one thing I really love about myself is that I am fiercely independent. My independence is really one of the most important things to me in my life. I don't know if this is also like maybe bad form, but physically I have great tits.
She does, yeah. We didn't see them, but you can tell.
This is still blind.
Pretty huge tits.
Now we've learned a lot. Now what happens is the audience, right?
They asked about it today.
Does everybody feel like they are ready to make a decision?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pass out some paper and pencils, and you can write down, keep your blindfold on. As much as you can. You can type down, but don't look at everybody.
It might be like funnier if we just
sorry, I'm sorry. I'm bad at names.
Yeah, go
I'm
Bad at names.
very bad at names.
Yeah, we should say our names.
Can we do like a decimal of one?
We're right.
Yes.